All right, welcome freshmen. I thought I'd give you a little virtual tour of the kitchen real quick in our classroom. So this room right here is our classroom. It's called the Cobra Cove. It's kind of like a conference space. We do some special events in this room. When we're back in the building, this is where you will have class. So usually we have more tables here. Everything's kind of broken down now, still from when school shut down last year. So everything's still kind of messy. But you'll be sitting in here, board will be up there, so when we are in the classroom, we'll be on this side. Moving on to the next room is the restaurant, the Thomas Run In. So there's one POS station, our paper goods closet, so napkins, paper towels, everything we need for service is in there. Our beverage station, so we have a little refrigerator there, all of our glasses. We put our lemon underneath. We brew tea, espresso machine, coffee, ice, hand sink, our to-go register. We have our main POS right there. The dining room, usually we have a bunch of tables and chairs in here right now. Again, everything's cleared out for when the custodians did their cleaning, and they use the tables for when you came in to get your computers and everything. They use all of our tables and chairs for that. So I'll move into the kitchen. We'll start on the left. Is our dishwashing station. So I just cooked pork barbecue, so I got a pan soaking. Get that all the grease up and off of there. Dish machine, chemicals. Our 3-compartment sink where we wash all of our big pots and pans. We have some buckets over there turned upside down. That's how we leave them every day. This is our drying rack. So after we're done washing dishes over here, it will all get placed right there. So here's usually where we keep our fire extinguisher. Every year the custodians take it and they test them and put new tags on them. So it's not there right now, but that's where it would be. So our broiler, flat top griddle, stove top, fryer, some prep tables here. Pots, pans, everything here. So the kitchen's still kind of disorganized. This is our steamer, some more sheet pans and baking racks, an extra stovetop if we need it, our steam kettles where we make soups and stocks, mixing bowls, measuring cups, and our double deck ovens. Back here is our food prep sinks. This is where we would wash vegetables or thaw out chicken, shrimp, anything like that. Will get washed out in this sink. We would not wash or thaw anything out in our dish sink. Our slicer, warmer. We've got some big stand mixers for when we have to do a lot of mixing. Like the tabletop mixers won't work, so we'll have to do them in these big mixers over here. This is like our baker's table here. All of our spices on the wall. Then the main part of the kitchen is where we have all of our prep tables, where we get all of our work done. So I still have my empty trash cans, rack of cutting boards. This is a food prep rack. There's another one right over there. So when we're doing a lot of food, I'll load these up with sheet trays and put food prep on them, and then I can wheel it into my walk-in. This is our salad station here. Desserts and salads come out of there. And then our expo station where we put our hot food down there, and the plates go up underneath that heating element right over there. It's another one of our reach-in refrigerators. This is prep fridge 1. There's another one in the back all the way over there. We call that prep fridge 2. Hand sink. Our ice machines. Just wanted to show you real quick. Sorry, I missed the last one. Another spot where we usually keep fire extinguisher be right behind the slicer right there, but it's not there because they're testing them and tagging them. So we have 2 ice machines. This one's crushed ice. This one is cubed ice, another hand washing sink. That one is done by foot pedals, so you step on those instead of turning the knobs. And here's our dry goods. So we have our food storage containers, to-go stuff here. And we have a bunch of oils, vinegars, flour, sugar, brown sugar, everything we need for baking and all that. And then we have some equipment up top there, some catering platters. These are all chafers where we can keep hot food on display. And then just a bunch of spices, a bunch of different ingredients that I don't need to refrigerate stay in this room. All of our canned goods go on this rack here. Going around the corner, this station is still kind of torn apart. We'll have to get it reorganized, but this is where we keep most of our handheld power equipment. So anything we would need to plug in that isn't bolted to the floor, we put here, so that way we can move it from table to table. When you're done with it, everything goes back on this rack. Some recipes in these binders, some cookbooks. This is where our clean and dirty towels go. That's our office right there. In here, sorry it's turned off right now. Oh, that's right. It's our freezer. It is broken right now. There's a work order for it. You can see it says 60 degrees. It broke while we were in quarantine, and all the food in there went bad. We lost about $3,000 worth of stuff in there. So here's our walk-in refrigerator. Usually we'll have all of our meats on the very bottom, followed by produce. And usually we have a lot more stuff in here. We just did a staff lunch where I did like a little drive-through. People got some pulled pork sandwiches and I gave them sodas and water. So that's why all that soda's in there. Usually there's never soda in there. I'll come around the corner. So this is Lunch Lady Land over here, where all the lunch ladies make food for you in the cafeteria. We share a hallway. It's the men's locker room. Over here, around the corner, is our laundry room. So we keep our dustpans and brooms. We hang those up along with our mops. We have some deck brushes and some chemicals we store back here. I have our mop buckets as well. So we do our own laundry, wash all of our own towels, so they'll get washed in here. All right. Around here is usually where we take the recycling. For cardboard, there's usually a big bucket in this hallway where we'll put all of our paper goods to be recycled. There's usually extra tables and chairs right here. You can see all the chairs got moved here. Still got some rearranging to do before you get back. So I'll spend all tomorrow day doing that. But that's pretty much the kitchen. So just some things to note: where the fire extinguishers were, where the fire alarms are in case we need to get them pulled. So yeah, that's pretty much it. So you'll be able to see more, and we'll do this again when you're here in person. But just wanted to give you a chance to kind of take a little virtual tour of the kitchen so you can see the layout, see where everything's at, and hopefully it'll make things a little bit better for you when you come in person. All right, thank you very much.